Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. He'll start to return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game, see if they can contain this running attack.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
Go deep.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week,
play
2
too
sacks.
hard.
This week, already a sack.
He ain't gonna play too
This guy has
soft.
been on a sack tear.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. Now,
Good shit. Wow. Open playing with me.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him still on his feet. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2.
It's like this now.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Garbers. Oh, look out. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2
I got to get
at
another
the 7-yard
joystick,
line.
man. I got to get another joystick. I bounced out that thing and I'm doing joystick in back.
There's such big jokers in the middle where they
just
sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He'll off one deep on the left side. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes around to pick there with their big personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They just gave a turnover. Can we go?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Second down.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The play action fake. Trying to get to him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field.
Fires and picked off. taking it the other way. At the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception, and everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that? Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
14-7. Come on, D.
He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming.
You got to eat.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh, we got heat.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Let's go.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Give me a block.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get loud.
And Reese, listen, we already know. He already threw the interception the last drive. We got to get this together. This is a couple bad plays.
Defense out here on my end, bro.
I'm going to make this simple. Maybe I run the football. Maybe I get him a screen. Something easy maybe to get him a little bit back in the rhythm.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. The run to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Looking for a huge play. Throw to the side.
Did he catch it?
It's complete.
Go 13, bro.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg the difference.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Damn, 10 to 13. What y'all did, man?
Second down for this offense.
Get in there.
He's looking to throw. Just
Good
had
shit.
to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
What we doing?
From the gun, wants to pass.
We're going.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's a good example there of complementary defense.
What they doing? What they
DBs and
doing? What they doing?
linebackers
Should we
are playing
field goal?
zone. They're playing their
Thank you.
spaces, and
Good
they force the
job.
QB to have to
Good
hold the
job.
ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here.
There it is. Come on.
At the 15, he's
Come on.
loose. And a really nice run and pick up there
how you
before the
run, baby.
defense avoided disaster
That's how
and
you
stopped
run.
a really big
That's how
run.
you win.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right
That's how
call
you win.
and the right guy in the right spot.
Come
But
on,
that
man.
guy's just
Shit.
too good. And how
Go
about the running
180.
back on that play? Just making it happen,
Shit, 180
breaking off
next
the
time,
huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Run.
Moving out of the pocket.
Run.
At the 35, he's loose.
Run.
He
Run,
will step
Day-Day.
out of bounds, but
Run,
now
Day-Day.
with a big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This guy just gives you.
Run, Day.
He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like
All right,
it's
let's go
nothing.
with you.
That's a quarterback.
Yes, I'm coming to
Quarterback
you.
doing that to your defense.
Looking to go up top on
Shit.
first down. He makes the connection.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly
Yeah.
complete.
Oh,
Put
you
it
can
right
run,
on
right?
him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down.
Here we go.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra
Oh,
quarter
baby.
to tie this
Good,
football
good,
game.
boy. I thought we
Trailed
dropped that
with
bit
the
night,
first
too.
half, stayed calm.
Good shit,
This
man.
passing
Yeah.
game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
Purvis on the ass on here, huh?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit
Go
that one
14,
with
14
some
tied up
aggression
half
right
time.
after.
Go,
So
baby.
that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard
I'll fight it first.
So
Me and
they
Paul
got the
Tommy.
touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the
They
defense
call
to
it.
shut them down here.
I know you-
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be brought down.
Come on, defense.
Running out of
Let's
time
run
here
one
in the
back.
first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
We're gonna do.
They'll run it from the gun.
Uh-huh.
One step wrap, 2 steps squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy,
He said he
but a
was gonna come down here
calculated
and play
risk here
hard.
and there to try to gain an
You
edge
gotta play
in what's
hard,
been a
man, boy.
stalemate. And with that,
They would say
let's
they
send
did
it back
what
to
we
our
talking
team
about
at
on
Elliott
Twitter.
T. Bowers Stadium.
We finna slow hoop. We finna slip down. We
We're
finna
all
shut down
locked
here.
up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away.
Play football, baby.
He'll return it.
Play
I know he
football.
thinks he can house
There it
every
is.
return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Shit.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough
Oh
run
my,
there.
get around out there right there, bro.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
That shit fit.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Got it. You got it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a first down.
He'll take the deep shot.
Forget.
And it's knocked away. And incomplete defensive back staying in phase and batting
I'll never try to
away.
play the 10 like that again.
This is
10
going to be
again,
the
he
key
gonna show
that
you.
we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence
30-13, but what we at?
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the
30-13, what we at?
The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Let's go, baby. Get aggressive. Let's go. Get more
They bring the
aggressive.
punter
You got
onto the
that
field
stop,
now.
you got to go out here and
They'll
score.
look to pin him deep.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking for a block. It's Avery. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the line.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their
Get
own
up there on
40.
that. That's him.
Leaves it with the back.
Let's go.
Turns it on in midfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Keep everybody on the field.
Offense, quick
Nobody.
tempo.
Nice job
Nobody
getting
getting out.
outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
On second down, wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
God damn, the secondary defensively, right? We've seen guys flying around with speed. They're breaking on the ball. They've got hands. Multiple interceptions in this game. They almost got another one right there.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Oh, good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, you're a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You got it where I came through it too.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just
and here's a fumble
let me get that.
Oh, they got the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So, man, I thought to go there.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll bring it back. It's Avery. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Oh, man, we got scope. We got scope.
Receivers in this
We got
case,
good field
tight
positions.
end, you get open. You sometimes start to get that green space in front of you. You just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. The chains. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it on the counter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd.
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Everybody's giving out here every day. Never die.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. And that's it. Complete a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Getting some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover. But man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can...
Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Fuck that. Put your man back in. You know what you're doing.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Avery. Tackle was made after the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Going to the ground. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And a chance, perhaps, to soak this game away if this... And he burrows his way into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead
game, bro. I'm telling you that. Good game, bro. Good game, good game.
And know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little...
He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out fast. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a second down play. He wants to throw it again. Release to the back. It's caught. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play.
Tackle Bob.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going up top here late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Snap him again.
Looking to the big tight end.
Let me get that.
Fires into traffic. Gets picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down, it's late in the game, you got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff, make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
First down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. But they might anyway. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone.
Come on, baby. Touchdown.
Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Well, you
And they
get
say
that
play
position,
to the
baby.
final whistle. This offense
Get that
took care
position,
of
baby.
work. Scoring late. Maybe they could have
Yeah,
wasted
20
the clock.
take your
They made
position,
no
brother.
doubt
You did it
about
better.
it. This one's over.
That's why coach know who to turn to at the end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra
Oh,
point
sorry,
splits the
the
uprights, and they're up
Davis on the
a
block.
4-3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Good game, man. Good game.
He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete.
Good game,
that's going to do it
boys.
for this one. Well, these guys have gotten off to a great start, getting out of the gate 3-0. Jesse, do we have a contender on our hands?
I know it's early, Reese, but this looks like a team right now that could be in that college football playoff discussion come year's end. They've got the playmakers. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. They've overcome some tests early, David. I know it's a long season, but they at least look like they're for real.
They definitely look the part. They look like they're for real. But you know what happens throughout a season? You lose momentum and injury happens. So they're definitely one of those teams we're going to continue to talk about. But it's still early. It's week 3.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.